October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and battling the disease is never easy. But there is a fighter in the community who is giving her all, taking it day by day. Life can be full of surprises.
When I got my diagnosis,
but not the kind you want to know. This is a photo of Shannon Hardy just over a year ago, around mid-August. At the same time, she was preparing for a half marathon. Then life just flipped upside down.
I was a very active person, and so that part of this journey has been hard too, is from going active, doing things all the time, to laying on the couch a lot.
From there, Hardy would lose the ability to do all the activities she loves to do, and importantly, the one key feature that can define someone.
My hair was just falling out by the handful, and so it was time I had to shave it, and it was probably one of the most emotional part of this journey was having to shave my head, because, you know, as anybody, your hair is part of your identity.
Hardy tells me that it was her family's support and the want of watching her daughter and grandsons grow up, and emphasizes the need to keep fighting.
It was really hard. I need to watch my boys grow up, and so your head really goes into some pretty scary places before you actually get some good information from the doctors.
From the beginning, Hardy was not alone. Along the way, she would befriend all the nurses and doctors in the oncology department at Community Hospital.
One of the most rewarding parts of my job is really that relationship that you form with the patient, from diagnosis to getting them through treatment. Anyone who's faced with a diagnosis of cancer, breast cancer, for example, it's a very scary time. There's a tremendous amount of anxiety, a lot of unknowns, and people's lives are turned upside down with a new diagnosis of cancer.
I know I'm going to beat this. Today is tough. Tomorrow will be better. And so, and finding that reason of why you need to continue to fight through it, because they can be tough and not give up.
Hardy would go through surgery, 25 rounds of radiation, 6 rounds of chemotherapy, 14 rounds of target chemo, and then the clinical trial, telling herself this every day.
You really do have to still have that positive outlook, because it really helps you get through the treatments, especially on those tough days.
Now, as a reminder, Hardy went through 6 rounds of chemotherapy and had surgery in February. The residual cancer was removed, and she continues target chemotherapy and a clinical trial. And the greatest news, she'll be finishing in December, ringing the bell for victory. Reporting in studio, I'm Kyle Kawamoto.